from the Worcester branch of the Wayne County Public Library. And today in the library kitchen, I'd like to share with you a simple but very healthy and refreshing treat that you can make for the summer that would be great for you, for your kids, for anyone. And that's going to be some frozen fruit pops made just with fruit. Now what I have today are some strawberries, about half an orange, and some pineapple, and it's mostly equal amounts of each of them. Like I said, it's about half an orange. This was roughly half a dozen strawberries, and then I just matched up the pineapple to go with it. The other thing you'll need would be either an immersion blender or a stand blender, whatever you've got. And then if you've got some popsicle molds, if you don't, you could use ice cube trays and maybe some like popsicle sticks, tongue depressors, that kind of thing. Whatever it takes to get some frozen treats in your belly. So what I do is just, with my immersion blender, I like to put the pineapple at the bottom first, just because it's harder and I want to get through the soft stuff and get that blended before I get to the harder stuff. So I'm just going to layer that in, and then add in strawberries. I think I'll be able to put this all in. I'm not sure yet. If you don't want to do a half an orange, you can just use orange juice. That's going to work just fine. We mainly want it to help make everything liquid. And then once I've got that all layered up, whether it's in your stand blender or the immersion blender, you can go ahead and puree it. Since this will be loud, I'll do it off screen and come back. Well, now that we've got all the fruit blended, we can go ahead and pour it into our molds. Now, with the molds that I have, you can see there's a line here at the top. I try not to go above that line because obviously when it freezes, it's going to expand and we don't want it to push these things, whatever you call them. We don't want to push them out, and you also don't want it to push out and then leak over the side. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour these in. Leave some room at the top. You can tell this is a little bit chunkier than I would have liked, but they're still going to be really good and naturally sweet. And that's, the point. Yeah, tastes great. I'll just stick these in. And then we'll put those in the freezer for, I would say, at least 6 hours, but it's probably best to go ahead and put them in overnight. And then when you're ready to have some, if you're using a popsicle mold, you'll probably want to take it out of the freezer and let it sit about 15 minutes so that you can actually work it out of the mold. If you're using an ice cube tray, you'll probably be able to pop them out of the tray a little more quickly. Just see what works for you. But there you have it, a fairly simple frozen fruit pop for the summer that gives you some nice fresh flavors and a little bit of a tropical vibe in case you can't get to the beach this summer. So in the meantime, I hope you will stay healthy, be kind, and eat well. Bye-bye.